Well, it's getting to a planet already. I hope it's just Tython. I hope it is. There'd be no point for him to just be going straight to it, I think. What is this called? What is it called? What is it called? The Tragedy? Oh, is this going to be about, is this going to be about, like, Mando and Moff Gideon's history, maybe? The Tragedy, though. Oh, no. Because everything's kind of been... Well, no, it hasn't. Is Grogu going to get taken? Oh, my God, I don't know. Wow, straight to the Scene Stone. Perfect. Oh, there's a ship coming in. Slave 1. That must have been Boba then. That went up to Ferric. Or Fennec. He says... It's just... Oh my god. That looks sick. It's like he's getting beamed up from to a UFO or something. Hi, Cat. This is so good. The fact that we're getting Boba back actually is awesome. Bo-Katan? Oh no, it's Boba! Oh, that was sick. It's like knee guard missiles. That was dope. Oh, the Dark Troopers. Oh, they're sending down Dark Troopers right now. Have the Dark Troopers been engaged momentarily, and then they get thrown off. Oh, those look so sick. Oh no, they're gonna take Baby Yoda! Or Grogu, I should say. Din, this is why you shouldn't have left him. We get more Boba, baby! Baby Yoda's just tossing these stormtroopers around. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. I asked for a lot of stuff to happen within the roughly 29 minutes. Boy, did I get it. Slave 1 flying above Din was so sick. That was so dope. Oh man. Oh my god, was that episode amazing. I think the best part about it was just getting straight to Tython. Getting straight to Tython, no stuff in between, just getting straight to it, into the good stuff. And boy, was there a lot of good stuff. From Grogu activating the Scene Stone. He was in that for a while. So I'm curious, one, what Jedi spoke to him, or what Jedi is going to try to come to speak to him. I wonder who heard Grogu. Because I bet if it's like I think, he like just kind of like reached out with the Force and it's connected to maybe like all beings that are strong with the Force. I wonder if that includes Ahsoka. I would assume so. Because then she maybe would be able to know his feelings, maybe feel how scared he was when he got taken by the Dark Troopers. And there's Dark Troopers now. I don't know much about them, but from what I've heard from Star Wars Theory, they're pretty badass. And he said that there was... I do have a cat. Yeah. You can see her tail right here. Sorry. But yeah, I know there's like there were three different phases in Legends. So I don't know if this is one of those three phases or if it's just Dark Troopers. I have no idea. But it seems like Theory was right again with Dark Troopers. Oh boy. But, and then the Slave One coming in, and Boba Fett showing up with Fennec Shand. I mean, that's pretty cool. Keeping Fennec alive is, I think, more beneficial to the story in the fact that Din will have more help. But I don't know. I mean, she doesn't seem like an awful character or anything like that. We just haven't seen a lot of her, so I don't know if it's like, oh my god, Fennec Shand's still alive type deal. It's a, oh my god, Boba has his armor back now. Before that, Boba was so dope with that like mace club thing he was hanging on to. Boba just destroyed some stormtroopers, like literally destroyed some armor, and the one helmet they kind of like let the shot stay on as Boba left the frame. It was just mangled. It was so good. And then them kind of like holding off waves of stormtroopers was just good action. And then when Boba got his armor, when he saw the Razor Crest door open, I was like, oh no, someone's in there looking for the child, or someone's in there looking to take something from Din. But there was someone looking in there to take something from Din, and it was going to be Boba to get his armor back. But that was sick. For a second, I thought it was Bo-Katan. I was like, Bo-Katan's in this now? And having Boba and Fennec now helping Din for the rest of this season at least, that's going to be awesome. And the Razor Crest got destroyed. There's like bits and pieces of it left. It's gone. But once I saw him digging through the rubble, the first thing I thought of was the ball. I forgot about the Beskar spear completely. But that's gonna be sick. And then when he said Dark Troopers, I was like, it's real. It's a thing. And then they just came down and just straight up took Grogu. And then Boba just saying the Empire's back. That gave me chills. That gave me chills. Oh man. And then seeing Grogu just destroy those stormtroopers that were just sitting there, or not sitting there, that were watching him. I thought he was going to kill them. And I thought he was going to slowly get turned to the dark side because of it. I mean, with all this pain and anger he's going to more than likely have in his system, wouldn't really surprise me. Ooh. But let's rank this bad boy. All right. Is it better than Chapter 10, The Passenger? Absolutely. No doubt. Whoops. Is it better than The Siege? I think so. I think so for sure. Is it better than The Marshal? Yeah, because the thing that made Marshal great was Boba showing up. Now, is it better than The Heiress? I mean, I'm pretty hype on this episode, but I think it is better than The Heiress. Now, is it better than The Jedi? Is it better than The Jedi, Chapter 13? I don't think it is. I don't know if it is. Chapter 14. When it said the tragedy, I mean, obviously it's very fitting, but I think I kind of wish that it wasn't named the tragedy, just because with it being named the tragedy, I was like, it's either we're going to hear about Gideon's and Din's backstory and their history together, which would have been sick to see, but we didn't get that. We got what I thought was also a possibility, was Grogu getting taken. So going into the episode, I kind of knew that was going to happen. So that kind of ruined a little bit of the surprise, I guess. But I mean, to be fair, when Din left Grogu and then Grogu immediately snapped out of his meditation. Speaking of that, the meditation and scene stone, that just looked great. That looked amazing. And Din trying to get to Grogu and just getting pushed back every single time. That was awesome. Oh, it's definitely a 9 because it's between the Heiress and the Jedi. I'm going to say Chapter 14, The Tragedy. It's a tough one. I'm going to say it's a 9 point. Man. I think it's just barely not as great as the Jedi. So I'm going to say 9.7. I think I like the Jedi more. But honestly, it's very possible when I go through these episodes again, because I think after Chapter 8, I'm going to just go through all the episodes again and then rank them one more time after seeing them continuously. So possibly the tragedy will be ranked higher than the Jedi, because my hype of seeing Ahsoka might not be as much, but still, I think that's what makes the Jedi so good. And even the tragedy with Boba showing up, and then the Dark Troopers, and Grogu getting taken, and then Grogu just choking some stormtroopers, not killing them, which honestly I kind of wish would have happened, because that would be one, amazing, two, interesting how those implications are considered in the future of Grogu killing someone. Because I think the only, I'm trying to think, Grogu killed that flamethrower trooper in what, chapter 7 or 8 of the first season. I don't think Grogu's killed anyone else. So like just killing the stormtroopers out of anger, that would have been interesting to see. Not that I am hoping for a dark side Grogu. I think that'd be sick. But I think he's just too much of a child to have that be like a for certain thing, going dark side or light side. Oh my god! But when Boba said, after Din said, "Well, I guess we're even," or whatever, and then Bo was like, "No, we're not. We said we're gonna help you protect the child. So we're gonna go with you to help you protect the child." So next episode is going to be Boba, Fennec, Din, Cara, and Grief. Those are 5 badass people. And I know I didn't like touch on this much. It's saying like, oh, Fennec's back, ooh, cool. She did some pretty dope stuff, like the jumping off a rock and just shooting backwards. That was pretty dope. Obviously she's probably the least cool of all 5, but it's kind of hard to beat an ex-rebel drop trooper, Grief Karga, who's just a cool dude. I mean, he's played by Carl Weathers, so what do you expect? Then there's Din, then there's Boba. And even Grogu, if you want to throw him into the mix, but Grogu's not with them anymore, so. Now, what I'm curious for the future is, does Ahsoka and Bo-Katan show up? That's something I'm real curious about. Will Ahsoka and Bo-Katan show up next episode or in the last episode? Because what I'm thinking, I think the last episode of the season is going to end on, like the final shot. I think the final shot of this season is going to be an outline of Thrawn. That's going to be my guess. I'm going to release this little portion as its own video. I'm calling it. And then I guess if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll have some cred, some more Star Wars cred if that happens. Ooh, baby.